Hey everybody, the Reesviral here, and welcome back to more of Call of Cthulhu. Okay. Right, so hopefully this is going to be less creepy than last session. Last session wasn't really that creepy. The Shambler wasn't even all that scary. Nah. Like what? The not perfect situation. The situation that would really screw me up and like really creep me out is if the enemy did not give away when it spotted you. Whenever it spotted you, it made some sort of like scream towards you, which kind of made it obvious that, you know, you'd been spotted. Oh well.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
So this practical work, written by Sigmund Freud, for psychologists, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Yeah, probably not. Oh, that's medicine. Oh. Wait, what is my medicine at? 40. Hey, it finally ranked up. God, it took long enough, didn't it? Jesus. Hello there.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Yeah, Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 4. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I love how if I look around, stuff just, like, has to load in. See? You just see white specks everywhere. Any other things? I want to just leave. Also, why is there blood on the door? It indicates that somebody got killed. But I'm very curious as to who. The hell is that? Oh, it's a lamp. Alright, never mind. Never seen such creepy ass lamps though, I can say that for sure. What? The History of Darkwater, Volume 2. Puritan colony, led by Reverend John Wicwood, settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar colour of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviours. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. So this place was kind of like condemned to begin with. Not good. I mean, to be fair, you come to this place, it's got a green hue everywhere, and it's like, things look a bit iffy. Not gonna lie. Oh nice, another medicine book. So, Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection, Book 2. As precise and illustrated with as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. Very nice. There we go. I can actually see. Oh, hello. Oh shit, do I read the book? No. Oh, the last time I've done this, it costs me my sanity. Oh, crap. I mean, do I read the book? I guess I do read the book. I mean, I read the other one. Screw it.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Oh my. Is that the... What the hell's it called? Stranger? No. The... Straggler. I can't remember what it's called. Ah, crap. So this collection catalogues and classifies creatures that I had never heard of. Divinities from the stars, creatures capable of travelling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology of which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. Yay! What the hell's it called? I don't remember. It's the something. Shambler. God, I was close. The Stranger. No, I could not remember its bloody name. So that's been updated then. Yeah, well, it increases my occultism, so I don't care about the effect it has on my sanity. I don't know why I decided to crouch. Is that a chalice? It is a chalice, but I can't do anything with it. Oh man. History of Darkwater, Volume 4. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the water surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then the region was a favoured refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, the Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Alright, we're learning more and more. Oh, a game of chess! Oh, they didn't even finish it. Despicable. I do have to say. Yeah, it seems there's not all that much left. Oh, not much other stuff. Oh nice, I refilled my lantern. Very good. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I missed. Because I'd rather not proceed when I've missed something. Or more to the point, I'd rather not proceed if I've missed something. Doesn't seem that way. It's the only place I can go to, I guess. The music's very, intense. Oh god. Oh, reconstruction. Great. Well, I can see there's something. Oh, what the... Oh, it's a safe. With a symbol, like, etched upon it. I can't interact with anything until I do the reconstruction. Alrighty.
Let's start over. Where did they break in
Wait.
from?
Oh, I'm right at the beginning. Can I actually check my occultism? Oh no, it just gave me a little bit. I thought it might have increased my level. But it didn't.
Blood. Seems like
oh. That's... okay, nobody got killed. They broke in. Right, that makes a lot more sense. Oh.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Eh? How can you tell they are tall from their footprint? I mean, I'm not a detective, so obviously Pierce knows more than I do. Medicine?
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
Yeah, I don't think there'll be anything in that dark corner. So there's more. Oh, were they after the safe? Right, yes, it seems that way.
Killed all these animals.
Ugh. God, are they roaches and a rat? Oh god, they are. Ew. Oh, that's gross.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Oh, it was a crowbar.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
This. Probably. Uh-oh. Oh no. Whoa, what is happening?
What the... Charles Hawkins?
Huh?
Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Oh, Jesus. Whoa. God, why is my vision just all screwed? Jesus.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
So what else can I do? Oh, there. I was about to say, what am I doing?
Put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Oh god, the fact it's screwed with my reconstruction's not good. Oh, there we go, now I can actually look around. Did I miss anything? Oh, what? None of this was here before. Jesus. Alright, just all of a sudden now I can actually look at everything. Fucking hell. I don't know if there's anything down here. There is... Actually, there's quite a lot of stuff I can interact with. Oh wow, there's even more books now.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's theosophical movement. Its followers placed truth on the same footing as a religion.
So, Book of Zion? These Tibetan writings are at the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century. The creator of Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the text of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the nameless bookstore in Darkwater, could be as much a fake as irrefutable proof on Blavatsky's sincerity. Oh, that's more occultism. Really? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna reach max. Yeah, in the occult. Certainly looking that way. I mean, there could actually be other things that I have missed. Maybe in like this room or something. There's probably more I can actually look at. Maybe. No, it seems in here there's nothing new. Oh, aside from a chess piece.
Things are not looking good.
God, every game I've played that has a chessboard, they always comment on the state of the match. Oh.
A kind of chalice.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? Well, it's not occult, so that doesn't help me out. Oh, that's the lantern. Duh. Keep forgetting about that. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff to actually look at. Oh yeah, I never looked at this. Hey! Breviary of Medicine, Tome 3. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. Well, aren't they clever? So what is this? Oh, hello.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
Oh!
I should perhaps listen to them.
Okay. Right, interesting. I don't think I want to listen to them right now, though. Mostly because I don't know if that'd continue the story or not. Probably would. Why am I using this when I can use a lighter? I mean, granted, the light it gives off is a lot less, but still. Gives off light. Oh my. Well, there's a lot of reading to be done, it would seem.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Wait, Azathoth and Other Horrors. So Arkham Anthology, Volume 9. Azathoth and Other Horrors, a collection of poems by Edward Pickman Derby, also known as The Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works of esotericism and the supernatural. Right.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Oh man. Volume 7, Isis Unveiled. A book of esoteric philosophy and a key texts in Madame Blavatsky's Theosophical Movement, written by Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology. Okay, it doesn't actually really explain much.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Corpus Hermeticum. I really don't know how to say half these words. Right, so this collection of texts on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century alchemists.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Volume 3, Things That Should Not Be, a collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends, written by Albert Wilmarth, professor of Miskatonic University.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
A lot. Volume number 1, to Aura Linda. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people and, moreover, that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Another volume. So this volume is written by Nostradamus, translated by E. Leone and Theophilus Widebridge. The Prophecies.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
So Massa di Requiem per Shugai. Opera in 8 acts by Benvenuto Chieti Brodighera, an infamous lyrical work published in Italy in 1768. It is said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. Oh right, how fun.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
The Key of Solomon, a book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse, reedition by Claudia D. Waits, based on L.W. DeLaurence's original. I think that's all the Arkham editions.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Well, it just says the same thing. Another volume. Another volume. Alright. Oh. So what's this? Book 1. Ah. So, the least can be said about this book is that its title is well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or the detachment proper to doctors to consult its pages. Man, my medicine's going up a lot. Ah, he hit a note.
Drake instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Holy Christ. Wow, okay. Each cylinder is numbered. Okay, this actually could be useful. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered. Even if, as a celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions. Oh boy. Well, we got his memoir. His note, more than anything. Oh man, I got my medicine's gone up to 60, and I've got my occult up to 70. God, I'm gonna be like the master in occultism. Before anything else. Wait, is my sanity suffering again? I'm still only shaken. Wait, how has my sanity suffered? I've not unlocked anything new. I don't think so. Yeah, my mental trauma's fine. As for this... Oh, the bookstore. The Nameless Bookstore. I've never seen such a collection of works on magic and occultism. Algernon Drake, the owner, prides himself on being a luminary in the study of esoteric phenomena. The library was ransacked during an attempted burglary. It holds numerous rare and forbidden works. Its backroom houses a safe protected by an ancient symbol. Aye, one of which we have seen. The burglary. The Nameless Bookstore's burglar came through the door. A bit further, some knocked over objects allowed the trail to be followed into the back room. There, the mess next to the safe confirms the person's aim. However, there is no material evidence to support my hunch as to the identity of the burglar. Charles Hawkins did indeed appear to me, as well as the star symbol on the door of the safe. I cannot determine if the presence of Sarah Hawkins in my projections is a result of the unconscious work of my mind, or whether it proves that the case obsesses me. Oh, right. As for this, yeah, we have... Oh, I've got 3 of them. They're all numbered. The cylinder meant to be listened... Wait, I found it... Oh, right, it doesn't actually say anything useful. So where's the, Oh, wait, it's in the room with the chess... with the chessboard.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I found these sleeping pills in the bookshop. Does the bookseller suffer from insomnia? I get the feeling that everybody suffers from nightmares. And so the sleeping pills actually help them sleep. Holy Christ.
Hawkins and an old amulet.
The key of... Is it Rillia file? This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the Great Old Ones, were engraved at its centre. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last date of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Huh. Okay. Don't think there's anything else to actually interact with. I mean, there is this, but I can't do anything. Oh, it also makes a noise. Oh, we need a key. A note. Not a note. A code. Jesus. I know what I'm trying to say. It's just my brain fumbles trying to find the right words. So we need to find the right number. Alrighty. Alright, so we'll do 1, 2, 3.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed.
Oh God.
Divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Aha. I wonder if he references each of the books.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So he says volume 9. No, I've already done that. So volume 9...
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Yeah, he did. It was this one.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular... So these are the volumes that... What did Drake say about this collection?
Wait, did...
Drake talked about a
particular...
So these are the volumes
I love how he just says the same shit.
About in his message.
So these... I just want to double check I've not missed anything. I mean, there's perfect places to hide everything. Anywhere. That looks like a note. A note I can't pick up for some reason. Kind of bogus. I also do not like the fact that the safe is talking to me. Ugh. I'm not a fan. Wait, so what does his note actually say? Clues? Oh, right, yeah. There. Oh no, that's not what I was after. So... are found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Even if. Order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Okay. I've listened to that and it only mentions this one.
What did Drake say about this collection?
Oh. I just noticed that there's numbers. But they wouldn't be a safe. 1908. Right, okay. Let's have a listen to him again and see what it says.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold.
Oh!
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its...
The chalice of knowledge.
Right. He does say even if. So is it like every other gem?
Attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Well, how many gems are there?
Knowledge.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. So if I only went with every even one, that would give me 5. So would that mean that that is 5? I mean, I'm gonna take 5 as the note.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers.
You clever bastards.
Strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
The Queen has little protection.
Oh. So wait, you mentioned something about defending a queen. Hold up. So I've got 5. I need to remember 5.
Understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers.
Oh, who are still standing? That would be 3. Okay, because there's 3 pieces left.
My apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
And this one regards the book.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9.
Yeah. So that would be 5, 3, 9, I think. Unless I've fucked up in the investigating, or with the clues. Let's see. Oh, how do I change? Change, oh, right there. So, 5, I don't like the fact that that thing is like vibrating towards me. 5, 3... Now I got it! Oh boy! Oh no. Oh dear. Am I gonna start to go insane? No? Oh. Oh no. Oh god. Something's swirling around me. Oh dear. Oh. What on earth? Jesus. I'm back here? Oh, why? Riverside Institute. Again. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the letter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin. Lied inside, irresistibly attracted to the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. What? So I'm not even playing as Pierce. I'm very confused. A little bit, because I don't understand what the hell that means. I'm not playing as Pierce, I'm playing as somebody else that I just got literally shoved into. Huh. Alright. I'll bite. Well, I can't believe we're back in the bloody Institute of all places. How many chapters are there? So I'm on chapter 8. There are 14. Alright, so I'm like just over halfway, essentially. Not bad. Although I'm realizing the loading bar's been at the halfway point for quite a while, so bit of a worry. I mean, it's still loading, so I can't worry too much, but it's still not moving. Oh, I always hate this. Just with like modern games, they take forever to load. It kind of sucks. I mean, I can wait forever, but it still has to load. I really don't know how I did it when it came to Sword Coast Legends, because that game had horrendous loading times. It was like 2 to 5 minutes regardless of how big or small the area you were going into was. But this is taking the cake, because I don't think the bar's moved. Oh well. So Riverside Institute. Oh, there we go. It's moving. Whew. Crisis averted. Oh no, I thought maybe the game had bugged or broken. Wouldn't be the first. I mean, it just seems to be like a very common thing nowadays. Newer games might look, more graphically impressive, but they're also riddled with a lot more issues than they ever used to be. Hooray! God, I can finally enter Chapter 8.
Dr.
So,
Golden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
Wait, what?
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
I'm Colden.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do.
I'm playing as
Mr.
Marie?
Blake, Can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's
So I'm
nothing
playing
you
as
can
Marie.
do.
Huh.
I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Okay. Regarding the patient.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Okay, good.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very interested in what's happening in the background. I've just seen that guy waving his arms around for a really long time. I don't think he's getting anywhere.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Right. Oh, wow.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Right.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Okay.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
Oh, great.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I
Oh.
didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Right.
You know, the woman at the head of their gang.
Oh, cat.
Call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
No,
That'll
no.
do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
I'm not calling over Dr. Fuller. Examine him.
Very well. I'll examine him. "30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Well, I can safely say that I understood maybe 3 of those words. So if I actually do... Wait, I'm still pierced. Hold the phone. How's that work? I can't... Oh, clever. I can't actually go to Pierce's, tab. Very interesting.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Yeah.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Oh, here we go.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man